Here we are, Wagwan, my youths. Here is the questions that women are too afraid to ask that we are going to answer. Gonna give our take on.
What the fuck you mean there? What the fuck you mean that women are too afraid to ask? What the fuck you mean by this?
Well, that's the title.
But listen, man, don't push me to trouble, man. You see, the last thing I want is this.
Alright, enjoy the video.
See you throwing fitties. Baby, drop it down. I be in your town. Ready when you see me, baby, rolling through your city. I've been living gritty, I'm just trying to get us plenty. Mama.
Welcome back to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, appreciate you for continuing to watch my videos. I'm mad grateful. And if you've seen my face for the first time, welcome to the channel. This channel is all about providing the daily dose of edutainment. I'm an educator and an entertainer. So, this
that shit is whack as fuck, man.
Hey man, I embody my whackness, okay? I embody my whackness, so it's whatever. Alright, so men answer, us two, will be answering commonly asked questions by women.
Alright.
So the first question is, why are guys so afraid of commitment?
It is not this. It is not they're afraid of commitment. It is because, you know what? Let's keep it real. The problem is that most of the time, when you're seducing someone, both fit, it happens that actually guys are more attracted to realness, honesty, and all that type of shit. They realize one thing. They realize that, they realize most of the time, once in a couple, they realize that, that actually the girl also sold them a joke, which is a dream, which is basically because they can easily identify what type of person you are, what you are expecting them to do. So they will actually perform that role.
Yeah.
And once in a relationship, a lot of time, you can realize that shit. You can realize that, either when it is too late or before actually get serious, because you're gonna see that this person you saw before talking to her, she was like dope or that type of shit. But once you get to know her, maybe it is not that much.
Yeah,
because guys, listen, man, I tell this to people all the time. The best way to keep someone interested in you is to have a personality. The problem is that just being beautiful doesn't solve the problem.
There you go.
Guys, as men, we love to have conversation. You see, we love that shit. And if the girl can be beautiful and smart and have conversation, we love that shit. And matter of fact, most of the time when you meet a girl like that, the last thing you want is to let it go. You see, but the problem is that a lot of time, actually, I had one of my own, I had one of my homeboys saying that, actually, like true story. Actually, I think I saw the girl before I wanted. I said, this girl is beautiful. I want to highlight to this girl. That was maybe like 2 years ago. And I was surprised that one day I was here in the building. I saw the nigga, getting with the girl. I got mad at this motherfucker. I said, this motherfucker been, like he been faster than me. Then 2 weeks later, I said, it's the one with the girl. I said, what the fuck you mean? He said, she ain't got no personality. We didn't. She's not smart at all. So it's over, man.
I promise you, if you're like an A1 type of girl, you're beautiful in his eyes, you're intelligent, stuff like that, and he actually wants to be with a girl, like he's not in his whole face or whatever, then he'll definitely cuff you. He'll definitely want to wife you up.
Oh, that was the first explanation. There are multiple explanations. The second one is the guys who actually are afraid to be in a relationship. That just means they have choice. Yeah.
There's that too. There's so many levels
when
to
you
this,
have guys who don't have choice will wife who the fuck they find first.
That's why you see most of like the nice guys are in relationships.
And vice versa with girls too. Girls who don't have choice will find in the first one. Actually, both men and female. When you have, especially girls have more choice than men for the simple reason that so they consult the market at least at a young age. After a while, after 30, after 30, not even 30, after 25, 26, basically the curve actually changes. Now it is us getting more money. So me at 50 years old, I can get the 50 years old female
and
the 25 years old. You see, let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, of course, certain people are gonna say,
the age gap.
Because me, Mick Jagger just had a kid at 72, so I'm black, so that means I can have kid at 90 years old. You see, and he was white, so if he was white, you see, so it is also choice, because if you have a lot of choice, you don't just want, because once again, choosing means renouncing to that stuff.
Yeah.
You see? So basically, because commitment means what? You give your word, you sign on something. It is a contract.
Social contract.
So basically, you don't want to sign a contract that's gonna lock you up. If you feel that you have multiple options, let's say for example, you have something, that a lot of people want. You're not just gonna give it to someone, to the first person you see, or to the first person who seems to be really interested. You will want everybody, you want to have everything. And same thing with girls too. Girls actually are better at doing this than men, because you will be surprised. Sometimes you can talk to someone, even kiss with the person, even have sex with the person. Doesn't mean that you're the only one. Maybe at this time you might be at the final. It works actually like a Champions League. So you have like the group stage. You have round 16, run 8, quarterfinal, semi-final, and final. So by the time you actually been kissing with the girl, or maybe sometimes sleeping with her, you might be at the final. Yeah. So you might take separately, you see, and you might do some dumb shit that actually gonna eliminate you from the final. You see, so listen, man, I'm telling you, in this world, like, don't be naive. Like there are a lot of stuff, and. Like once again, it is a matter of choice. It is a matter of choice. And the second thing might be just certain people just don't want responsibility. You see, and this is also related to their age or maybe some past experience. Maybe they got disappointed, because maybe before they actually spent a lot of effort, in a previous relationship, and it happened that this person actually broke their heart. I was talking to one of my, one of my homeboys from back home, and he told me that he told me the story of this guy who actually is the girl was supposed to marry. The girl said the day of the marriage that actually, she don't want to get married anymore. You see, and she was saying that actually she was the first pretext was basically that the dress was actually too tight, and after 20 minutes she had to change the version. So the moral of the story is that this nigga is broken now. Do you really think this nigga want to be in a relationship very soon?
No.
Man, you see.
Shit. What is your ideal marrying age?
Oh man, see, that is a bullshit stuff. So you see, there is no ideal marriage age, for the simple reason that life is not ideal. If life was ideal, we all gonna have life go like the way we exactly planned. And that's why there is even the expression saying God plans. God doesn't give a fuck about your plans.
God's plan.
You see, you know what I'm saying? So like actually. This question is actually a teenager question, because you don't know shit about stuff. You think that everything gonna go plan as you think. I'm gonna give you an example. Me, I thought that I was certain that I was get married. That I was going to get married at 19, and that I was going to have my first child at 21. I'm getting a year older next month, January 30th. For those who are interested, if you wanna send me some gift or some shit like that, you see, and I'm getting 20. I'm turning 26. Guess what? I am married. You see, that's something that is all bullshit. Because when I was 14, there was a girl I wanted to marry, and I told her, and I thought that would be the person I will spend the rest of my life with. I actually thought I wouldn't. That would be the only person I would have sex with. You see, so that's what I'm telling you. Having plans, man, is okay. You can have certain.
Maybe
you might say, okay, maybe in the next 5 years, this is what I want to accomplish at least. Yeah. But saying that there is an ideal age, that doesn't exist, bro. At least unless you're living in a kind of virtual world, like internet world, where actually there is no time, there is no date. At least in the real world, that doesn't work like that, man.
Yeah.
You can actually think. Actually, sometimes you might think about marriage. For example, me personally, I used to think about marriage the day I turned 21. True story. I realized how stupid I was. Because at this time, that girl, I totally forgot about that girl. I realized this girl actually never gave a fuck about me, which hurts me. And it was my fault, because I was too in love. When you are too in love and you show too much that actually you love that person, if the person is not an exceptional human being, the person is gonna fuck you up, and this is what happened to me. So the day I turned 21, I was laughing at myself. I said, I was so stupid. And it can happen that you can actually meet someone by the time actually for a while. For the past 3 years, 4 years, I wasn't thinking, I don't actually see myself married. Until recently, actually some shit happened, I don't know, for whatever reason. I thought about being in a relationship again, so I can tell you that there is no ideal age to get married.
So
And
like,
especially in this war, because nothing. That's the point. This war is a temporary war. Like we basically work, based, on the hardest shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. There was for 4 years, this person gonna be the hardest person in your life. Then after that, it's gonna same thing in rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We always go, for the hardest shit, man. This kind of consistency shit doesn't no longer exist, or at least it's disappearing.
it's not
you know
as
what I'm saying?
much. Yeah.
Man, it is sad, but I'm telling to all y'all motherfuckers, who's taking this, you might get lucky. I'm not saying this, but the rule is that.
So would you say like, just like go with the flow, like have an idea, but don't like be attached to it?
What I would tell you is, number one, don't give a fuck about what I say first. You see, just do you.
Yeah.
By this, I don't mean neither to say that I'm lying. I'm just saying this from what I've seen. But at the end of the day, make your own fucking decision and actually hold on to it. Don't let someone else influence you, because that's the problem. Because now people are listening to what they hear all the time. What I'm saying, all I'm asking is that just keep in mind what I said and let me know if time proved me right or wrong. That's the only way. You see, truth is only revealed, by time. Anything that you say on this moment can be true, but 5 years, 4 years from now, or 3 months, 4 months from now, it may not be true. That's what I tell people. You see, a lot of times, when someone says something to me, I don't necessarily say it is disagree or not. I just look at it. I just test it. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, this war is way harder than before, because for the simple reason that everything has been destroyed. When they talk about, deconstruction means like reconstruction too. So now everything has been blurred. Now we don't know no matter who the fuck is who. So you can be whatever who the fuck you want. You can
Transracial.
For that. Matter of fact, I don't think that is crazy at all. Because if like people, you can say whatever you want now, basically in this world. Because now since nothing is nothing, basically. Anything is nothing. So basically, we're living in this kind of like trans war shit. Not to say this bad or wrong. I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want. Like once again, if this is who you are, I mean, the only thing I'm telling you people is that I don't know. The thing is that in this world you have to be strong, man. You see, you gotta be strong mentally and physically. But one thing I've noticed is that people are really weak mentally, because they can go crazy at any time, you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, man, and just just watch out. You see, I don't know who the fuck is this, the guy with the rainbow color. Who the fuck is this?
6ix9ine.
Oh, you see, I heard that. I think he got arrested. Now it's over for him, right? So
Fiji.
I guess if he was smarter, he would have tried to find a way. You have to be smarter than your environment. That's it. That's what I'm saying. So.
Real quick, how many kids do you want?
10.
10?
All boys. Oh, listen, man, I'm black, so I don't give a fuck about what other people gonna think. I wanna have 10 kids, 10 boys, all with the same female, because I don't wanna be polygamous. You see, that's the only Western influence on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because definitely that's Western. Because trying to have 10 kids, with the same woman, only Western people will do that. Because in Africa, that's
like
easy to do.
one
If you have like 4 wives, you can do that. But definitely it's gonna fuck me up to think that a guy gonna do to my daughter what I did to his mom. Oh fuck, that's like just think of. Listen, man. If I have a daughter, it's gonna be hard for her, because I wouldn't want nobody to holler at her, because I know guys, man. You see, that's gonna fuck me up, because especially being all the shit that I did in the past. Oh, but I know that I know that God's gonna punish guys like me by only giving us like daughters. I know. So, but if I have 10 daughters too, that's gonna be fine too. Man. As long as, but I definitely want 10 kids.
Okay. Alright, fam. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. God bless. Much love. Peace and joy. And if it doesn't feed you, don't water it.
No, man.
Stay. And always remember, keep that same energy.
Keep the same fucking energy. Motherfuckers.
When you see me, baby, rolling through your city, I've been living gritty, I'm just trying to get as plenty. Mama getting pretty when I see her throwing fitties. Baby got the flame, had to get the rain.